Oh my gosh, bro. You should not take this long to find the game, dog.
Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well stick with him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Snap from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Making side adjustments here. They want to throw it. Dances away to buy time. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Missouri! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Racing down the left side. The 20. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Iowa!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
I'm taking with the blitzing now.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's still running after the move. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Makes the catch. It's Hardy. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might be calling a hot route. Takes it from the gun on third down. Caught the middle. It's Manning. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get in the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open.
And he rolls it out. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Finds his man. It's Gill. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, well, what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback.
That should have been a kick. I don't know what them niggas was doing.
I can't give him these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. He wants to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tight end now in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
That's reeled in. It's Hardy.
And they're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against the guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the 1st half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
Good ball, man. I don't give a fuck.
4th down's coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half.
Touchdown.
He's loose. He's at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. 3rd down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Scrambling away. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going to...
There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for room, it's Patterson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. They've been running it, but now the pass. Big guy smells it. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson.
God damn, fuck, I
thinks
just...
he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That's caught. It's Hardy. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go,
brings him to the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And you
got enough space.
Goofy.
Touchdown, Missouri. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking.
That's GG's, fella.
Wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception.
That's GG's, fella.
They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Plows through the defense.
Oh my fucking gosh. Whoa. Nasty still for him. Jesus Christ.
Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Boy, nasty ass. Still for him. Goodness. Still for him. So damn disgusting. Oh, Lord.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
On that ass, boy.
In this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front set.
On that ass, boy.
And they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
What the fuck? That wasn't an interception. That wasn't an interception.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
That was not an interception, bro. Okay.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
An interception, okay.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play.
Why are these niggas playing so fucking far back?
And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
What the fuck going on?
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'm gonna get this little kitty touchdown.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd.
Get his ass.
And the defense makes a play.
Get his ass.
Back at the 10.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're
Give me that.
Off for the 4th time today. They'll be stopped,
too,
but
boy.
not before getting the football.
Man, close to
Picking up big yardage
that.
on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense,
Understanding
the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Not playing good sleep.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Running to the left. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing him.
All she needs to do is keep completely still. The blood in the water and the drawing the sharp splits her. She knows how this game is played.
And finding a little bit of running room on that return. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking for a crease. It's Hardy.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
They'll go back to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Bringing it back.
Damn, I hit the wrong damn button.
For this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great place to start for this offense. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Just ran over it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Colorado! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Shoots it to the left. Zips it out to his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He noticed.
He's going to let it go. Got it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. There he goes.
What's wrong with you?
Touchdown, Missouri! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air. It's Salter. Fires to the right. Right on the money. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Going for 6. And he's
Oh,
got it.
God.
Touchdown, Buffaloes.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going astray.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Salter. Blasted as he lets it go. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hayden.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Moving out of the pocket. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Missouri wants to go fast. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks the tackle. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
Fires left. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Part of being a defender, especially against the passes, you're going to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down.
Damn, come on, bitch ass nigga.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown,
Boy.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a drive there of 85 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Going over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ball is loose. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see, turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Can't get shit. They just get
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got him downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Under fire. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Hey, try to go that fucking far.
And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson.
Every time I got a fucking opening, dog. Fuck.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Fires one high and deep. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
It's fucking
Not
so.
only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Beavers will put total weather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes...
Oh my fucking gosh, bro. We got settings in the damn main menu, bro.
have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield on first down. Outstanding athleticism, but
He
not
ain't
very
getting no
efficient
fucking
on the
yards.
catch. That's a loss of yardage.
I think sometimes offensively you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Coleman.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get it.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now from inside the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking,
More guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Throwing right. That's caught. It's Carr. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Murphy. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Touchdown, Beaver! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. You can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's see.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy,
Man, get the fuck out of here.
There will be questions to be answered. Finds the tight end.
So I don't play this fucking game, bro.
Get there.
How did I not get the 1st down? Nigga, I'm not playing this shit, bro. This shit ass, bro. Clearly, he got over the line. What the fuck?
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Dropping back, it's Wegman. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Caught near the... And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Runs through the tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pin their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Bust through behind his pad. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Connors. Pick up of 5, it'll be third down and 5.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the ground.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Houston going up tempo. Looking to throw again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important.
Thank you.
Jeez. The first drive ends with a pick. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
The Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
Why do I keep running into my fucking players, bro? Fuck.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw at Stockton. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Branch. On a sweet spin, and he's free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree. You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Cut down. Cut down.
Touchdown Bulldogs! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Man, find your matchups you want. You got a slot matched up on a DB. I can take advantage of this. He's so quick. Those are where you put your faster twitch guys that can win inside right now, give it to him, and win outside right now, give it to him. Find those matchups.
And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw, it's Wegman. That's caught, it's Connors. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connors. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and goal, you can't looking to pass. It's Wegman. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation.
Touchdown, Cougar! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air, it's Stockton. Buys a little extra time. Pulls it in, it's Frazier. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Just about set to start the 2nd half. Houston will kick it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. at another look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Quarterback extends the play. Catch in the middle. It's Frazier. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Dogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Nah, that nigga's a bitch.
Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense in a split backfield. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis to throw. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Sends it back in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Extra point here will tie the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run it from the gun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Pocket breaking down.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll
How the
spot it
fuck
at
you
the
type
47.
this shit? Okay.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man. They are on the
Wait,
move
what?
down
This
to the
nigga going
32,
get
and they
some
pick
weird
up
shit.
another 1st down. They're going to run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed.
Converts on 4th down, still going. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Still looking. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Lewis wants to pass. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The They'll try to blast their way in.
I don't know how the fuck that nigga fumbled, bro.
Touchdown, Colorado!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Powers through the defender. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. From the gun, looking for a man. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And the point after is good. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Welch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. With the catch,
Oh, why is these niggas keep getting old to
the
him?
48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
Man,
That's about as
fucking
close as you
spamming
can
the
get
same
to that
fucking
marker,
shit.
and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Buffaloes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Turning it on. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Going to take a shot on second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dances away. Trying to get rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And down he goes back at the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quick pass on the fly motion. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. Snagged on the outside is Frazier. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Frazier. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators
This
always
nigga
preach swat.
fucking trash, dog. That's this nigga's second fucking fumble, bro. God damn.
Batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Bro, you just had all day to do something.
And the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Welch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll try the run. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Lewis wants to pass. Pressure coming. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Makes the grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks.
All because that bum ass nigga keep fucking fumbling fucking ball, dog.
If they get down into this area of the
Shit,
field,
could
he
have been
can
up
get
a
it
million
done and
fucking
he can answer
points.
the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Looking for a big gain. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Got it in the middle. It's dealt. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Open space at the 25. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down.
These niggas can't catch shit, bro.
Trying to pick up a
Oh,
first
fucking
down.
God.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
That wasn't even supposed to go to him. What the
Georgia.
fuck?
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And The defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Welch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Lewis to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Caught close to the marker. It's Welch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw at Stockton. Extending the play. He'll throw it. With the catch, it's Frazier. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Frazier. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Fighting off the defender.
Oh my fucking God.
Defense trying to take it back. There he goes. At the 20. And in for the score. What a turn as they take
This
the lead.
nigga is shitty. Why is he in the fucking game?
What a big time play. He just took matters.
GG's, bro. His running back ass as fuck.
Mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all. But the defender steps in front, makes the big play, and then every kid's dream, right? You play defense.
Oh wait, this nigga
create the
fumbled
turnover,
3 fucking
and then you
times.
take it all the way to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That is a defensive
This
player's
nigga
trait.
trash,
Ball
bro. I never
sitting there,
caught this
chance to
fucking
scoop it
team
up,
again.
run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
How many times you gonna
They're
keep
set to
fucking
kick it
fumble,
off. This
game?
crowd now ready to
How many
get
times you gonna
behind them.
fumble, bro? Shit, crazy.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Slips through the
Get
line.
30 in my
This
fucking
guy is
way.
so dangerous. He
Oh
makes
my
some vision
fucking
to
God,
find the
bro.
lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. This drive will get started from the
This team quick
37-yard
pissing me the
line.
fuck off.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been
That shit
really
like we
good
don't play
all
this shit,
game
bro.
long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short.
Niggas got it, gang. I don't know what the fuck you saying.